All right, welcome back here to the Hill on News Nation. The biggest banker in the country, JPMorgan Chase's Jamie Dimon, long rumored to potentially, just maybe, get into politics, asked about just that earlier today on JPMorgan Chase's earnings call earlier today. Dimon did not rule out the possibility of serving in an upcoming administration.
If you were asked by the next administration to serve the country, would you be open to considering it?
The chance of that is almost nil, and I probably am not going to do it. But I always reserve the right. I don't make promises to people. I don't have to.
All right, joining me now here on the Hill, Connell McShane, anchor of NewsNation Now, and Mick Mulvaney, former Trump White House chief of staff, among his many titles, budget director as well in the Trump administration. Connell, we used to do the business network thing. We are happily here at NewsNation, but this has always been a fascination in that world. What's Jamie Dimon gonna do next? And it was notable that not only didn't he say no, but he sort of left the door open to either administration, whoever might win.
Oh, he always does. So, despite the makeup, you don't, which hides it a little. I did the math. Been doing this for 25 years, right? So I started in business news at Bloomberg in 1999. Someone wrote a column about this today, which is what sparked my memory. So I think every election, starting with the 2000 election, there's been a story. I've probably done one on whether Jamie Dimon would be Treasury Secretary. He got fired by Citigroup in '99, and there were all these articles written every election. Now, maybe now, finally, he's 68, he considers it, but I don't know if it'll ever happen.
The interesting thing here, Mick, is, they're talking about his succession plan, right? Jamie Dimon expected to leave, as Connell notes. He's 68 years old. He's not going to stay there forever, and there's long talks of his succession plan over at JPMorgan Chase. But, you've said to me in the past, Mick, that there's a long list of very successful folks in the business world who think the politics thing is easy, and then they find out it's not.
Yeah, they do. Every highly successful CEO from across Wall Street, across the country, thinks it'd be easy for them to be president. They'd be great president. And all I can tell you is, if it were that easy, Michael Bloomberg would be president. He just is. It just would be. Look, they are two entirely different worlds. Don't listen to people on Wall Street tell you how Washington works, and don't listen to people in Washington to tell you how Wall Street works. The things are just entirely different. I got news for you, and I got news for Jamie Dimon. I've been on the inside looking out. I'm on the outside looking in. It's a lot more fun on the outside looking in. It's a lot less work. If you're wrong, it doesn't make any difference. So I just don't see Jamie Dimon joining an administration. Look, I think he'd be good at it. That's fine, but I can't see him actually doing it. Who would he do it for, by the way?
Well, that's the better question, right?
He leaves it open. Apparently, he's talking to both candidates.
I feel like Mick is right about that, right? Yeah. Go ahead, Mick. Sorry.
Well, what a great way to sort of say I'm a team player. I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for.
but think about it. He's like, if he doesn't really fit in with either party right now, because if you're the Republicans, he would be, the Trump folks would say, oh, he's too global. He's a globalist, Jamie Dimon. Yeah. And the Democrats, Harris would never hear the end of it from like Elizabeth Warren if she picked Jamie Dimon. So I feel like either way, it probably doesn't work out.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.